Wow. Cue the woodshed coming on right after the game, right after that embarrassing ass whooping we just took against UCLA at home. Homecoming weekend, 38-13. It was atrocious, Spartan Nation. It was just fucking atrocious. I mean, this awful. Just awful. Just embarrassing. That's
I don't
embarrassing.
think there's any more doubt about this coaching staff. I they need to go, and I understand the reasons why they're going to get a third year because financially it makes sense. Unless how I'm feeling right now, I would just wish Jonathan Smith would just go in and say, "Spartan Nation, I'm sorry. I tender my resignation. This is unacceptable." That's the
Oh,
only way they can
that would
make
be
this right.
very yes. That would be
That'd be
very
the right thing to
that'd
do.
be very right. That would be righting the ship for real because I feel like this is we should never hire any more coaches named John Smith. We had John L. Smith about 15 years ago. Now we have Jonathan Smith. Don't hire any more coaches named John Smith. If it's John Smith, John L. Smith, Jonathan Smith, John Jack Smith, even the initials, they gotta go. Mm-mm. And I'm
Here's
gonna
a
tell you how.
completely lifeless fucking performance.
Right, that was totally embarrassing. I'm gonna show you how embarrassing it is, Super Mad Spartan. So look, I have this right here, right next to me, right here, and I got me a shot glass right here. This is what I'm doing to calm my nerves.
Gonna pour it up on the pod. Okay, that's how you feel. I just
That's
can't
how I
remember.
feel. I mean,
I
this.
know and I don't want to.
I mean,
I'm trying not to let my worst fan emotions just erupt. But all the things now, it was a lifeless performance, just like our coach on the sidelines. You can't tell if he's happy, mad, sad. Is the game going good? Is it going bad? He's just sitting there looking, not talking to anybody. In a team, that's how they play on the field.
yeah, it's
They
fucking
didn't do anything
lifeless,
well.
bro. It's lifeless.
No juice. The game.
None.
This game started out as good as it could for Michigan State, and then we just all right, let's start making dumb decisions. You know, it's fourth and fucking inches on a 30-yard line, and you say, you know what we should do? We know we don't do things well, like slow developing plays or have speed at the running back position. Let's just do a toss play.
Right.
What?
Right. A fucking toss sweep.
And then
I'm
from
like,
there, that was
what?
it. That was literally the game right there in like
Right. That
first
one
3 minutes
play.
in the first quarter, and that was all she wrote.
That one play, bro. That one play. Even my wife, who was watching the game with me, she was like, what are they doing? What are
Like,
you
I can
doing?
understand it's risky to go for it. I didn't mind the decision to go for it. Hey, you need some juice. This team's coming in. You know, you put a touchdown. They got a field goal. Now we need to go keep the pressure on them. Keep the pressure on them, and then you immediately give it up. And that's just the offense. You know what? They can play. You know what? Today was the first time in a long time Michigan State played terrible complimentary football in all three phases of the game. Defense, special teams, offense, all terrible.
Right. I would say a fourth phase, which is the damn coaching. I
They
mean,
have to
that
go.
was just
Then
some bullshit. That was just,
I don't think
I
is I
mean,
think for the first time in a long time, Spartan Nation is fully united and get this guy the hell out of here. You got to go because
yes.
it's not working. It, 18 games in now. 18 games in, and this team does nothing well. And they have a abysmal Big Ten record. We haven't even played the upper echelon of the Big Ten. We don't even play the upper echelon this year. We played the mid tier of the Big Ten, and we're getting pantsed at
Right.
home by UCLA with 2 weeks into their new coaching staff.
They're literally the worst team in the Big Ten. They came in 1-4. 1-4. Now, yes, they had that great win against Penn State. I ain't taking nothing away from them about that. That was a great win for them. You know,
They
that's
came in
an
and kicked their
indictment on
ass.
James Franklin. Yeah, that's an indictment on James Franklin with that. But knowing what situation that you're in, you're coming off a bye week. Well, first of all, you lose to USC, which we pretty much have penciled that
Okay,
in as a loss.
that's
Okay, that's acceptable. Okay, fine. You have the bye week. You show your ass at Nebraska. I mean, and you just completely admitted that, okay, I didn't have the team ready. I didn't have the team ready. And wow, as we're talking, Brian, they're playing the damn highlights on
yes.
college football today on
Just
CBS
I
for
just
the
saw, yeah, just
Indiana Oregon game.
the feel good
I
story of the
mean,
Big Ten.
right. This is what this is the headline that we are doing. I mean, we just gave UCLA a great fucking headline for the entire college football nation. All the talking heads are just, you know, the blue, you know, they're just, I don't know what to say. I mean, they're just like,
2
hey,
weeks.
oh my
In
God.
2 weeks, they have their team looking better than that coaching staff that's been here for a year and a half, a season and a half.
Exactly. I had text you
Looks
saying, "Hey,
more
bro,
prepared.
I'd rather have UCLA's OC than Brian Lindgren, Green, whatever the hell
It
his
don't
name
matter.
is."
And and it's even you know what? All terrible. The coaching staff, the players didn't play well. I've been a big time, QB defender of Aiden Childs. He was not very good today before he got hurt. Missing easy passes. Again. I mean, I can understand you miss a few passes. We're talking about guys wide open, just completely overthrowing them.
Yeah.
The offensive line, I don't know. We're still rotating guys. What is that about?
When the commentator said they're still trying to find their best guys for the O line, I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, what the hell were you doing
Well, the
in
commentators were garbage too.
on
They were just
fall
completely
camp?
awful.
Yes. Yes.
I don't. This doesn't even look like the semblance of a football team anymore. They have given up.
It
That
doesn't.
that game, the UCLA game, where you could say in Nebraska they kept fighting. They quit this game, and I can understand. It's human nature. That bad thing happened, so it keeps spiraling out. Really, Michigan State is the get right team now. You see this going a little awry. Your offense not feeling good about itself. Your defense not feeling good about itself. Have a shot of Michigan State.
Right.
They'll get you right. They're exactly what you need.
The get right team. Yes, that used to be the Rutgers and the Marylands of the world. Now it's Michigan State
Michigan
and
State. I
Northwestern and Michigan
I
State.
don't think we can beat Northwestern. Can I looking at this team? I do not know who in the Big Ten I can confidently say they can beat them. I'm not seeing anything out of this team and coaching staff that says they can win another game this season. And I know I'm upset. I know it might be hyperbole, but to the eye test, I can't name confidently what team they're going to beat left in their schedule.
I can't either.
The fan base is out. It's done.
This was the only winnable game that was projected anyway by all the talking heads at ESPN and all of their
The
analytics
sports
and all
books.
that bullshit that they do. I mean, this was the only game that was projected they were going to win. So now that that's out the box, I don't think Michigan's going to win any more games. I mean, I
I just
don't.
don't see how the team has to come to. You know what? I have so many thoughts in my head. So earlier, was it last night or earlier this morning? They put out this thing about, okay, what the people behind the scenes, the donors, they're behind Jonathan Smith, and it would take a lot for them to be fired. They have to go like 3-9 or something, and
Oh, that's
because
happening. That's
he has a
happening.
huge buyout. I understand all the reasons why he's not going to be fired, just financially. because this the to pay his buyout, to reinvest in new coaching staff. Because to get a new coaching staff here, you're going to have to pay above market value because it is a dumpster fire right now in Michigan State football. We're almost on the
Yes.
basketball season. Time is we pray to you, your saving grace.
Rest.
But
Thank yes.
at least we know we know the floor of Michigan State basketball. We're going to make the tournament, and I guess that's the floor. That's the lowest you're going to get. But back to football, it a complete dumpster fire. I can't even put all the words together right now for this team. And the guys go out there, they're fighting and scrapping. I understand it's not easy to go out there and play football, but it's not working. It
Yes,
is
nothing
completely
is
not
working.
working.
Nothing is working. Nothing at
You
all. I mean,
know,
there's zero.
there's
Again,
no juice.
you lost to the
Again,
worst team in the conference. 1-4. They had to travel all the way from LA to East Lansing, where it is about the mid 50s, low 60s degree wise. I mean, it was gray weather. I mean, typical Michigan football weather, pretty much. And they traveled all the way from LA, sunny California, where it never rains, according to Tony. Never rains in Southern California, all the way to East Lansing, Michigan. And they kicked our
just to
ass.
kick her ass. There, see there,
I
Jakes. There it
mean,
is. And
so that tells me again, Jonathan Smith did not have this team ready. He didn't have them ready.
no,
Not at
again,
all.
I don't understand. I'm trying to go back to right. We have to figure out. He has to go. We have to figure out a way to get him up out of here because it is definitely 100% not working.
Right? Negotiate the fucking buyout or something. I'm sure you can
Pay
negotiate
in
it. Like, look,
installments.
bro.
Any
Yes.
where's the NIL fund to get him up out of here? I'll
Right.
donate. I'll put a monthly
Right.
subscription on my
Right.
bank account. Like he got
Right.
to go
Right.
because if we know that football is supposed to be the lifeblood of athletics at a university, and ours have been subpar for far too long. And I understand the history of Michigan State hasn't
Way
been
too
great in
long.
football in the 90s, and we had our heyday with Mark D'Antonio. But we can't look like a mid-tier team. We can't.
Shit, we
The
can't beat a
recruiting's not
bottom
good.
feeder
The coaching's
team.
not good. We are the bottom feeders.
I
The bottom feeders
mean,
are us.
you
Like,
know, what's more embarrassing is that as bad as UCLA is, their Big Ten conference record is better than ours. They're
yes.
undefeated in the Big Ten. We are 0-3 in Big Ten play. They're 2-0. We're
And
0
looking
and
at the
3.
Hoosiers, who win or loss, you know it's going to happen to go to Bloomington.
Right.
It's going to get ugly.
And then we're gonna come back, play Michigan
Signetti
here at
put
home.
70 on Illinois. Illinois is a solid team.
And
We're not
last year
even
he put
we're not
50
even
on us
bad.
last year at home. Because we were at that game last year.
Yes.
We left the
We
shit at
should
halftime.
yeah, at home before the game ended almost.
and we're playing at Indiana. So you know
Yes.
that's gonna be that's probably gonna be
Bloodbath.
like a 70 bomb dropped on us.
Yes. I It's just gonna be so bad. And I don't know what to say. Like I'm just tired of bad football. Can't even be solid. We're literally the fan base is just begging you, please win 6 games. 6.
No.
I can't even say the team. Think about this. This was the easier of the schedules. Next year, our schedule's harder. We gotta play Notre Dame. We might have Ohio State. Like, when's it gonna get better? And again, I know all the reasons that Jonathan Smith will not be fired, but he deserves to be fired. And I think that's the prevailing thought around the nation now. Oh, he has to go. Yes, it looked like a great hire on paper. We were excited. We talked about, hey, this guy kind of fits what we're looking for. I know he's not a Midwest guy. I don't care if he's not a Midwest guy. It didn't matter. Not in the Big Ten is nationwide now. He's the ass football coach of Michigan State, and that's what it is. And I hate to use that. He seems like a nice person, but the results is the results.
Right.
I'm keep coming back to this missive that was kind of given out. The donors still behind Jonathan Smith, and it would be it would be prohibitive to fire him right now because we lose 90% of our recruiting class, and the team would transfer out.
They're gonna do that
So
anyway.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, one, who
And
wants our
90% of
players?
what recruiting class? What recruiting class we talking about?
That's what I'm talking about. Exactly. Our recruiting class just lost our two highest rated people in it. So yeah, that's going swimmingly. Off the top of my
Like, what are
head,
these
I
what are
can
these
think
donors
of
talking about?
one surefire player that people want on our team. And that's Nick Marsh.
He should, yeah, he should just go.
I
Go
mean, I
transfer to Oregon or Ohio State, Alabama. I mean,
and I
transfer to a
completely
team that you
understand.
can really show your skills off.
You know what? Shout out to Nick Marsh. He showed so much loyalty to Michigan State. He
Oh, he showed
committed
a
under
lot.
Tucker, decommitted,
Yes.
came back and committed. Could have left last season and said, no, I believe what they're doing here. I want to stay. Because he had big NIL offers like, hey, come play for a real team. No, he didn't stay. So that's two great shows of loyalty. Young man, go do what's in your heart.
Right. Right. I was even talking to some alums, via group me and on social media, some of my college homies, because, shout out to my man James Bailey, man JB. He was my old RA back in my day at Michigan State. He was at the game. He was at the game with some guests that he brought to Spartan Stadium. Like, bro, get up out of there. I would have left at halftime. I get it. I understand you had some guests with you, but
He should hit the bar saying, like, yo, go check out
right,
the
go to the
bars from East
Riv,
Lansing.
or I don't know, the new bars up there now. I think the Riv is still there. Go to the Riv or
Crunchies, a classic.
yeah, whatever.
Some menace joints if they still
Yeah, do
around.
like me. Get you a shot of tequila here, but man. This is the Rocks tequila. Drink your pain away.
This is not going. Hey, you know what? I would have never thought it would went this bad with Jonathan Smith. I understand it would take time, and I understand the whole thing. Oh, he's building a great culture, and he doesn't want to use NIL to distort the culture that he has. Well, the losing fucking culture?
Right. And what is this thing with? And again, we're just fans. We go by our eyes. We're not trying to analyze all these different plays and break down the details of NIL. But what is this thing with some coaches not wanting to use NIL or something? That's the same shit that Dabble Sweeney talks.
I don't.
Like,
I
this is this
understand
is the
you
this
want
is the culture.
you want people to fit on your team, and you have to have togetherness. But you know what brings togetherness? Winning.
Money, winning, and money at this point. I mean, this ain't the
Texas Tech
days
just
of
bought their way into the top 10.
right, right. This ain't the days of, you know, like when Mark D'Antonio did it, and of course, that's our guy. He took Michigan State to places that we thought we would never see. So he used the standard
I'm
of
not going back
winning
there either.
at Michigan State. But in the here and now, you need to have the money to get the players or the talent you need to get wins. We
And the thing
talked
is, Ken,
about last year that Ohio State, they spent $20 million of NIL, and it was money well spent because they won the national championship. Despite them losing against Michigan, they won the national championship. That is the goal.
and to be clear, they do both. They do NIL and they recruit well because
Right.
most of them
They're a
players
machine.
most of the players on their national championship winning team were recruited by them. Like, you know, what
Yes.
I understand we're at Ohio State. I understand that's not where we're at right now, and cool. But damn, we can't. I know Indiana's the unicorn, so let's throw out Indiana. Are we better than Maryland? No.
No.
Are we better than Minnesota? No.
No.
Are we better than Rutgers? No.
No.
Are we better than Purdue? Ah.
Toss up.
Pro-
I need a
it'd be a
coin to
toss
do
up.
a toss up.
All right, better than Northwestern, another toss up. We're talking. We did that last part about the bottom of the barrel of the Big Ten, and like I said, we're there squarely, rooted
Oh,
firmly.
we just hit there now. We are now in the very bottom of the tier. I mean,
And I don't.
we're fighting with Purdue, Northwestern. Yeah, those teams to be like the worst team in the Big Ten.
You know what's even more concerning? I don't think a lot of those teams we're talking about are squarely more talented than us. It's coaching. It is
Yeah,
coaching,
I agree.
coaching, coaching at this point.
I agree
Like
because MSU has shown, especially in offense, they have a good offense,
they had a good
but
offense. We have
well,
not seen it
yeah,
since USC.
yeah. I mean, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Because even versus Nebraska, to be clear, we weren't that good. It was Aiden Childs making magic with his feet.
Right,
The guys to lead.
right.
The offense has been kind of has
Yeah,
been buck since USC,
yeah.
and that's coaching execution is a mixed bag. Like I think we have
Ooh, man,
uh,
shit.
solid enough players to win 6 games. We don't have a coaching staff to do it.
Which is tragic.
Like, what is their Big Ten record? We beat
Awful. That's what
Iowa,
it
Purdue.
is. Awful.
How many games we win? We won
We won
5 games.
five last year,
So we won.
and
I
of
think we
those
probably won
five,
3 Big Ten games. We beat Maryland, we beat Purdue, and we beat Iowa last year. And then other 2 wins were non-conference, Prairie View and FAU or some shit like that. That was
yeah,
last season. So to date, year
we only won
two,
three Big Ten games.
3 Big Ten games. It's like, and in the majority of those games that we lost, blowouts.
Blowouts.
We talked about this at the beginning of the season. That's the one thing I said I do not want to see anymore, getting blown out by mid-tier teams or lesser teams. I can understand losing big, sort of, to Ohio State, Oregon, the upper echelon of the Big Ten. But getting pantsed by UCLA at home on homecoming, no. That's it.
Ooh,
That's it.
yeah,
I I
yeah.
I know I will still root for Michigan State, but I am so out on this coaching staff. I'm literally just counting down the days. He would I don't even to me, they'd have to do something so momentous this end of this
That
season
beat
and going
Indiana
into
next
next.
week, and then beat
No,
Michigan the week after.
that's a fantasy land. This team don't have it. Just there's so many motivating games. All right, you came out, defense looked very inspired versus Nebraska. You gave that game away on execution. You knew you okay. Bad. Everyone knew that the Nebraska game was kind of already the tipping point of okay, people are out. And I hate and it's every game this season felt like a referendum game on the coaching staff, but it kind of is when you haven't seen a good football game out of them.
Right.
You have not seen this team play a competent football game versus power four opponent. Maybe
Nope.
1.5 games when they beat Iowa. That's been the best game you could, and that was a,
One and
a
a
mid
half.
tier Iowa team.
1.5 games. Yeah.
I don't. They can just go. You have it's just we're a feel good story now for UCLA. Oh, they have the running back used to come and put 3 touchdowns on us.
Oh, that's right, because they
Jalen Berger.
some of the there's former MSU players that scored the hell on us. That's right.
And I'm just thinking about all the gaffes and the ridiculous stuff. So I try to tune out the game so I don't get too mad. I'm just kind of unleashing now. You have
Unleashed.
you
That's
get
why
a
you're super
stop.
mad Spartan.
You get a stop midfield. It's about 4th and 3. UCLA comes out like they're going to go for it. Take a timeout. Out of timeout, they go to punt the ball. It's going to be a fake field goal problem. But you know what makes it worse? Michigan State was in their base defense. They had all their regular starters on defense there, knowing it was going to be a fake, and they still executed it against us. You got the first down
Yeah.
and win and score a touchdown.
Yeah, even my son, Mr. Ethan 8-Bit Williams, he even called that. He was like, Dad, they're gonna fake it. Watch, you
It
say they're
was
gonna
clear
fake
as
it in 4th
day.
and 2. Right.
Clear as day, and you couldn't stop it. Whether it's execution, whether it's the coaching staff, whether it's all these things, it's not working.
Nothing is working.
And
Nothing. And Aiden
I'm gonna
Childs
stick
went
on the
out
coaching
hurt
staff.
again. He went out hurt
Got
again, didn't
blasted.
he?
Yeah.
That's like last week.
He was trying to be Superman and he got popped. And then people on the message board saying it should have been targeted. I don't know. I don't know what targeting it is anymore.
Right. It's on a case
And
by case basis. Some of these coaches,
and
because
I,
some of the refs, because you just don't know.
it's just so many players on this team that know they rotate so much. They have this a bunch of just guys
Mm-hmm.
who are good in spots, good in moments, but not consistently good. And
A
so
bunch of
that's what you're
Jags.
seeing on defense.
A bunch
You're
of
seeing
Jags, as they
guys.
say, just another
Oh,
guy
he
in
can
the
make a play here and
Jags.
there, but he's not a consistent playmaker. That's why secondary is a mixed bag. And oh, by the way, communication issue in the secondary. You can see it. They don't know what they're doing. That's coaching.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Like,
6 games in, still having miscommunication issues on defense. Players just wide open. This
back in this
no pressure on
game,
the quarterback. Just
right?
wide open. Just up. Too much time. He gonna complete this pass. The quarterback, they almost. I think it's almost 300 yards on the ground. Let me check.
You said
Okay,
the
not almost
QB from
300.
UCLA had almost 300 yards rushing.
No, I'm talking about them total. He didn't
Oh,
run a whole lot. He
okay.
didn't have to. There's already
All right,
gashing us. They
wow.
ran for 234.
Ooh, damn.
They threw for 180. We threw
Mm.
for 166 passing yards and rushed for 87.
Two. So you're saying the donors are only behind Smith because of the payout, that massive payout he has,
Well, the
or
university has to
they
be because
really
34 mil is a lot to give up because you have to pay 34 mil. Then you have to commit the money to the next head coach, and you're gonna. He is going to get a 3rd year unless he walks away. But it would take a miracle for him to make it in that 3rd year. Because if it's me, I understand he has to have a 3rd year. I do. But it's gonna be that the
they're
seat
gonna
is
get him
gonna
up
be
out
on
of here.
fire.
They gotta get him up out of
The
here some
first,
way, bro.
the first, whatever the first blowout loss we take next season. Oh yeah, you're done. Jay
Man,
Back could
he's
probably
got to
fundraise on
go.
that alone. Hey, Spartan Nation, we know what you
He
want. We know
should
what
like,
you
hey,
need.
yes, call it whatever code name, donation you want to do. Yeah, but
Wink,
yeah,
wink.
that's the
Yeah,
donation to
this is
get.
the
That's the donation to get Smith up out of here.
yeah, it's the secret buyout thing. Hey, he should be drumming up support,
Right.
getting up out of here. It's not working. He can be a good coach. I am not seeing it. As
Mm-mm.
a good coach, you wouldn't be getting your shit pushed in like you've been getting it.
Right. Not by a 1-4 football team.
And I understand UCLA has some talent, but my goodness, to look like that,
Right.
I in my wildest dreams, in my heart of hearts, I was like, man, I think we're gonna lose this game. But I'm always like that, just how you are as a fan, you kind of have that fear. Okay, we could lose. I did not see a blowout loss where we were non-competitive. Remember, we talked about it last week. We said you want to see them come out and punch him in the face and punch him in the
Mm-hmm.
face and dominate.
And we got fucking
That's
punched.
that's what yes, they did to us.
We got punched. It was like Drago and Rocky in Rocky 4,
Now we
minus
was Apollo
Rocky
Creed.
winning at the right.
Now we was
Yeah,
Apollo
that's a
Creed,
better one.
and we was Apollo Creed, and they was Drago. We came out with all the flats and glitz, and we got the couple
Right.
punches in. We showboat,
Right.
we do it up, and
Boop, boop. I defeat all men. Shit. Oh my god, man. This is
just
Mm-mm-mm.
I got my sweaty workout hat on,
I
dealing with
know,
these
like I
guys. Look
said,
at it, workman's hat.
finishing off this shot from the Urban Tailgate.
You just don't understand,
So
like just so
so
bad.
right. It's like I said, man. Who's that next guy to coach Michigan State? Who is he? Please, will the next real Michigan State head coach please stand up?
I don't
Who
even
is
know
he? Where is he
because
at?
it's
Please come up from the woodworks.
the criteria they looked for to hire Jonathan Smith. I think he fit it pretty well. And on paper, like I said, we were all excited about it. Because one thing we were expecting was to have at least a disciplined football team. Maybe not the most talented, but we're gonna be there. We're not gonna make stupid mistakes. Wrong.
Right.
Every game is just some ridiculous mental error.
Terrible. Yes, it is.
Play the
Eh,
yo sackety sack music. There was a play where the running back he like it goes bad, it cuts back, and he has to run back around. It was like this play the clown car music.
And I was on TikTok early in the week, and there was this kid, I think it was a young kid, came up on my feed. His name was like Owen Banks loves MSU or something. And his little video was like, for everyone who's calling for Michigan State to fire Jonathan Smith, you guys are crazy, blah, blah, blah. You know, he has all these good recruits coming in the next 2 years. So I immediately posted on his page, like, I don't know what Jonathan Smith you're seeing coaching, but the one I'm seeing, he need to go.
The recruiting class on
He needs
paper
to
is
go.
not highly regarded. Now, does that mean everything? No. But I can tell you this, as we've come further in recruiting, the rankings have been showing that they do matter.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're ranked in the bottom of the barrel of the Big Ten, you get bottom of the barrel results.
And that's what's exactly happening.
There's not even a statistic that shows this is going well. There's a winning culture or whatever else. Defense is ranked in the hundreds probably. Offense is ranked in the hundreds probably now.
Everything is. Even the
Everything,
damn
every
water
statistic, we're in the
boy.
bottom of the Big Ten in every
The
statistic.
water boy came and give the best water. This ranked in
Just
the
can't bring the water
hundreds.
out right. The
Right, give me
temperature's
the
supposed to
damn
come out
water
at
out right.
at
He's
33 degrees. It
confusing.
comes out a little too warm every time. Just can't get it
Right.
right. Even or water
he's
boy comes out
confusing.
and
He's
fumbles the ball.
right. He's confusing
with the
well water
water.
with
Oh,
tap water. We ain't got the water. They got the electrolytes in it. We got the well water that came straight from the Cedar River. And you know what's starting to annoy me about Jonathan Smith is every time you hear him talk, I mean, he sounds like a damn robot. It's like, well, we need to go back and look at the film, and we're gonna have a good practice this week, and we need to look at the film, and oh yeah, did did that, like,
even when he's animated, it doesn't seem very animated. Because at the end of the
right.
Nebraska game, he seemed very kind of irritated, but it was like, I mean, and I don't want to hold that against him because that's just nitpicking. Because if he was winning, no one would care. But
Yeah,
when
you're right.
your team looks like it looks, and you go up there and oh well, this is he might as well keep chopping. Like it's
uh,
and I will say it again, it's the third time, and I'm gonna beat it to death. As bad as Mel Tucker
Keep
was,
chopping.
Jonathan Smith is not going to replicate any of the success he had with Flash in the Pan, regardless. You know, people want to say, "Oh, the cover was bare," whatever. Cover bare, he's still facts are facts. Mel Tucker got a better Big Ten record than Jonathan Smith, probably,
Yeah,
and
he
we know he wasn't
does.
paying attention to football.
Yeah, he does.
He's
I
too
mean,
busy
shit, his
handling
second year
himself
he
off the
went
field.
11-2. So that tells you he only lost maybe one or two games in the Big Ten his
They lost
that
two Big
second
Ten
year.
games. They lost to Purdue, and we lost to Ohio State.
Ohio State. So that year alone is better than
He has
Smith's
more
record
Big
in the
Ten
Big Ten.
victories. It's just bad.
So,
It's just so much bad football since 2020. And we thought the end of Mark D'Antonio was bad. We thought that was the worst. Like, no, there's another level, another deeper part of the darkness.
oh yeah, a deeper part. Yes, we're literally in the abyss. We're back to the days of, oh, please bring on the Izzone because he's our saving grace. Tom Izzo's our
That's just
saving grace. I even saw a comment on I think it was an Instagram when they were talking about MSU because MSU or the Big Ten just did their media day for basketball.
yes.
So there's some some things out there, some memes and whatnot, or posts about MSU basketball and Tom Izzo. I saw one post was like, "Can Tom Izzo coach the football team, please?" I'm like, well, might as well give it a shot. You can't do no worse than John Smith. Oh
I'm gonna
wow!
repeat it.
Even Gemini on my phone just came up talking about even Gemini coming to my cell phone talking about Jonathan Smith.
I'm just so tired of losing, dog. I'm tired of it. Just
Uh,
it's almost like you shouldn't have any expectations of the football team at all anymore. That's what it feels like. Maybe apathy has finally broken me down.
oh, the apathy is
Like,
here, and the apathy is here. It's officially back. It's officially back.
man, that Ford field ticket's gonna be cheap
I
to the
mean,
motherfucker now.
shoo, boy, they're gonna be giving those tickets away.
Buy two, get one free.
They're gonna do a flash sale. They're gonna do a flash sale on them tickets.
May I
Buy
take
one, get
a
one
little
free. Buy two, get one free. Buy
take
two,
my
get 3
3-year-old there and
free.
show him Ford Field again. Like, hey, let's walk around. Remember we saw monster trucks here? Don't worry about the Spartan football game. You'll remember Ford Field for the Monster Jam.
Oh yeah, yeah, buddy. You'll be doing tumbleweeds in that game by the time that game is.
It's funny, like you could talk about all the specifics of the game, and I'm sure the beat writers are covering. Any Spartan fan right now, they're talking about one thing: get him the hell up
Get
out of here.
him out of here.
And that's can't remember like rooting so bad for a coach to go. Like maybe I'm not there. Like I want the team to win, but I feel like they're going to win in spite of the coaching staff at this point. Because if the coaching staff was doing everything they could to get the players in the right positions and just execution issues, that's something else. But that's not what we're seeing. We're seeing ridiculous coaching decisions week after week. Things to the untrained fan eye like myself, like, hey, it's a little strange. Is this guy hurt or what's going on? Because why are we still rotating tackles? Hey, the tackle that we know is not good on the right side, we're going to trot him back out there continually and then take our good right tackle and put him to the left side, even though he's kind of shaky on the left side. Oh, it's interesting. Hmm.
Or as we mentioned
Start to finish
before,
ass whooping. Start
right?
start to from like 10 minutes left in the first quarter, getting our butt whooped at homecoming on a game that you know you got to win.
Yep. And like you said, now we're just a punchline and we're a feel good story for UCLA.
Yep. He said punchline, feel good story, get right team.
Mm-hmm.
It,
That's it.
they better. They maybe if Indiana loses today, they'll have a little bit of mercy. They won't put 70 on us.
Yeah, they'll put 65.
So, yeah, just keep it respectable.
65-3.
I mean,
And then what's Coach Smith gonna say after
laughing
that?
stock.
Well, we're gonna get back. We're gonna look at the film. We're gonna see, what happened, the X's and O's. Like,
Oh yeah,
fuck the X's and O's. You're
be
getting your ass
prepared
whooped.
for Michigan to run almost 400 yards on us. If I was Michigan, I would do the ultimate disrespect. I wouldn't pass the ball one time. Just old school, you know, Vince Lombardi. We're gonna run to the left, we're gonna run to the right, and up the middle.
Right.
They
And not
probably put
punt.
400 yards on us. Not a winnable game left. I just don't see it. There's no evidence to suggest that we can win any more of these games. Quarterback hasn't looked sharp. The running backs, we have one decent one. Uh, another interesting decision by the coaching staff. You go to the portal and you get kind of a third, fourth string guy from the portal and running back. I understand you were kind of hoping on a true freshman to come in and play running back. Interesting. You spent money on offensive line and it looks sort of improved. Receivers don't even get the ball, so I can't even tell you no more.
So I'm saying, Nick
And
Marsh,
you know what? See, they
go
tried to come
transfer,
out and be
young
different this
man.
game. They came out and they tried to be a little aggressive, little hurry up, try to do some things differently. And just like we always, it. What is it about Michigan State football that they'll start the game that first scripted drive ball, touchdown, and then from there on, it's nothing. Just
Bullshit.
that's
Just
it.
go off script, no script. We're gonna freestyle these plays. And then we're gonna go for it on 4th down and 1 in our own territory on some kind of toss sweep.
Hen, you
And when
realize that
UCLA scored
UCLA
when they did their 4th downs outside of the the fake punt, they just did simple shit that you see. Want to run up the middle, or
just
quarterback
that.
sneak,
You're
push
not gonna
push.
outsmart yourself. Just
Like I said, I would rather have UCLA's OC than ours.
I can't even call it, kid. UCLA statistically has one of the worst defenses in the Big Ten. As much as you're
Not
talking to Penn
today,
State game,
obviously.
they gave up 30-some points to Penn State. They weren't really stopping Penn State. Just they held the ball a lot longer than they did, and they stole some possessions. And to be clear, Penn State was a fourth. They were close to coming back and winning that game, and we just let UCLA come in and have our way with us.
Yep.
They came in and said, "Oh, that's cute. I put this dress on. I put this lipstick on. Twirl around for me real quick." Yeah, that's what I like to see, Sparty. That's what I'm talking about.
Yep, as I'm watching Indiana, they giving Oregon a little bit of problems right now. I mean, 3-0
Undefeated.
in the first quarter, but hey.
We'll see. Indiana has a lot to prove because they beat a
Oh yeah,
bunch
they
of
do.
mid-tier bad teams in the Big Ten last year, and then when they played the big boys, they got smacked. But guess what? That's a great start to your first year head coach. That was a great start for Indiana. And from my understanding is they put a lot of work in behind the scenes to kind of ramp it up. Because Indiana is not a poor school. You forget. Their basketball program is top notch in money wise. And they say, you know what? We're gonna invest in this Big Ten football. And they've been getting better incrementally, and they brought in Signetti and it popped and it worked, lightning in the bottle, whatever, it's working. Michigan State, we always get told nice things. Oh, the NIL is pretty strong. It was pretty good. Oh, okay. But we had problems on the defensive line last year. We're not going to get any we're just going to get some kind of cast offs from schools. We saw that movie before; it didn't work.
Right.
One thing you don't want to get in the transfer portal is somebody who's been passed over on their own team already. It just to me, it just does not seem to be those are the players.
Right. Yeah.
Like someone that's on a depth chart. Okay, oh yeah, they're so good they're being on a depth chart. Yeah, no, not buying it no more.
No, there's nothing to buy. Nothing to buy. Sell it all. Sell it all off. Oh my gosh.
So we do the preview for Indiana. Well, guys, what's the
Their
spread?
ass
Bet the
kicked.
over.
Right. They're gonna be favored by about 25.5 points.
I would imagine it's going to be 3 touchdowns plus,
Oh, it will be. After this
and I'd
ass whooping we
imagine
took.
that they're going to cover.
Yeah, they at least will cover.
No, excuse me, bet the over. Excuse me. Yes, bet the over. I there's no evidence to suggest that Indiana is not going to come. We're not going to go to Indiana, and they're not going to put it in on us.
Right.
It's Coach Sig. I'm calling Coach Sig from now on. He got a cool nickname now. He does not play around with lesser teams, and
Yes, and
especially if
we
they're going
are
to
a
be at
lesser
home.
team now.
You know,
And hey, I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm gonna say this for all of you. What do you say, Brian? The sunshine blowers and
they don't exist
all of
anymore.
those. Well,
Spartan Nation is
there's
united.
maybe after this weekend, maybe
Oh,
not. But
there's Spartan Nation is united in the fact
it's
that
on
it is not
fire.
working and he got to go. No, I don't know. I can't hear anybody say, "Oh yeah, let's just keep this guy around." Because if okay, let's just play devil's advocate and they lost this game in some other games, close nail biters, 1-score games. People will be more apt to say, "Hey, we're one or few plays away, but I can see the improvement." They're looking worse than last season,
Oh, a hell of a lot worse.
and
Hell of a lot
these are your
worse.
guys. These are all your handpicked. Most of these are mostly your handpicked guys,
Right.
and it looked a little bit better. And then now we got the Big Ten play and say, nope, we played a bunch of garbage team in non-conference, and that's what it was. We beat the only P4 team we've beaten so far is Boston College, and I think they've only won one game.
Yeah. Yeah, they only won one game, so
Just a bunch of fools go. It's just
So, what do you think about the basketball team? They gonna make to the Final Four this year? Tom Izzo, they got another tough conference schedule. They play Arkansas, and they bring in Duke to the Breslin Center again this year, and
You know
I
what?
can't think
Because
of
they
all
can
the other
play
teams
against
in
top tier
non-conference.
teams. They can compete.
Yes.
I know we usually take a big non-conference L and go through the whole thing, whatever. But I'm always confident. Izzo we trust,
Oh yeah.
and he's been recruiting his tail off.
Oh yes, he
He said,
has.
"Hey, I don't." He said, "I'm not a big fan of NIL, but we gonna
Cut the
make it
check,
work."
baby. Cut that damn check.
CTC, cut the check.
So yeah, these remaining podcasts for the football side of things are gonna be. It might be some
All
tough
darkness.
talk. Might be a lot of tequila pouring and flame throwing and tough sledding. Tough sledding.
Yeah. Let's wrap it up and then move on to a depressing preview for Indiana. Kind of hope they win, so maybe we can catch lightning in the bottom, and catch them like, hey, feeling themselves, and we can not get kill
Little
shotted.
hangover.
As Oregon just put the touchdown on the board, take the lead. Perfect. Like the announcers, Jakes. All right, Kenny.
Oh, yep,
Take
there
us
it is.
home.
Boom. Yep, touchdown. Yeah, I guess TV's a little behind yours, but all right, Spartan Nation. This is a tough one, and if you get offended by what we say, hey, we're fans. That's
Let
what
us know.
fans do. We do fans. We talk our emotions out. We don't go through no X's and O's. We're just talking how fans talk. We're ultimate Spartan fans. That's how we feel. So, not going to apologize for how we feel. And, for those fans who are, sunshine blowers, or there's still hope. And hey, prayers, don't be so hard on them.
All there is hope.
Nope.
My hope is
Nope.
it's flickering.
Hope it's over. Hope it's over for coaching staff. That's what we hope.
The dream is
Shit is
dead.
over. Right. The
Old
dream is
school arms like
dead.
the dream is dead.
The dream is dead. So, as we always say here, follow us on all of our social media, Instagram and Facebook, TikTok. We love to hear from you guys, and hit that subscribe button on the YouTube channel. We appreciate everyone, who listens to us and provides comments, for our episodes here. So, yeah, we'll be back at y'all with our Big Ten talk, and unfortunately, a preview of probably the Indiana ass whooping we're going to get. But hey.
Important live from the Big Ten basement.
Yeah, yes. Q the Wood said, I'm Ken, the super cool Spartan. I wasn't so cool today, but nevertheless, Brother Brian, the super mad Spartan, and we're out.